Hey everyone, welcome back. Today we're going to be playing the fourth episode of Tales Beyond the Tomb, White Silence. I got the order of the games mixed up, so I actually played Route 86 first, even though that came out after this game. So now I'm backtracking to try and keep it somewhat in order. I saw that the reviews of this one are a bit mixed compared to the other games. I didn't actually read the reviews, so I'm not sure why that is. So I'm guessing we'll find out. I'm hoping that it lives up to the standard of the rest of the games in the series, because, yeah, like I've said in other playthroughs, I actually really enjoy the series and what the developer has done with the games, so yeah, let's begin. Game is work fiction inspired by a real case, so in the same vein as the rest of the games. Names of places and people have been changed to protect the identity of the victims. Ivdel, Russia, Saturday, August 17th, 1993. That is a month and a day before when I was born.
Secrets. Tales so dark they were never meant to be uncovered. Those who dared to seek the truth never returned.
Okay. Interesting that we're in Russia on this episode. So the rest have all been in the States. Hey. Really need a hot coffee. Okay, first. Yep, VSync. I don't know what it is with all of these games, but they all tear at the same point on the screen. Okay. Don't know what that says. Okay. Good. Do we have to talk to the guy first? Hello, sir? Hello? Oh wait, the mic's there. Hello? That's cool. Wakey wakey. What? Damn it. Is it late already? Are you local? No, I just needed a hot coffee before continuing my trip. No one usually shows up around here, especially this time of year. Where are you headed? Dyatlov Pass? Personal research. Is there a problem? Dyatlov. You're just another curious one. Is that it? My name is Alexei Morozov? Jeez, I can't pronounce Russian names very well. I'm writing an article about the mountaineers. My father, he was one of the mountaineers guided by Dyatlov, Nikolai. He wasn't afraid of anything. I was only 7 years old when he left. I'm truly sorry for your loss, but the circumstances of their deaths were too unusual. I believe the case should be reopened. They didn't die, they were taken. What do you mean they were taken? Want some advice, Mr. Alexei? Go back home, back to your life. There's nothing to be discovered in these mountains. I didn't come all the way to give up. I've prepared a long time for this. Your courage is admirable. It reminds me of my father. I'm honoured to meet the son of one of the mountaineers. I read about Nikolai. In the depths of my place, there is a memorial wall dedicated to them. You're welcome to view it. It contains photographs and original documents. I'd be excited to see it. And of course, the coffee. There's a machine right there. Thank you very much. Okay. Play a game. This is the same as the other one, isn't it? It's like Snake. I'll play one round. See how far we can, Yep.
Game over.
We didn't do very good at that. Okay. Before we set off towards the mountains, we made a brief stop in Vizhay, the last inhabited village before the vastness of the northern Urals. We gathered supplies, registered our route, and spent one last night under a warm roof. From here on, it'll be nothing but snow, wind, and silence. Nikolai. Okay. Tragedy in the Ural Mountains, 1959. On the night between February 1st and 2nd, 1959, 9 experienced hikers disappeared during an expedition to Mount Otorten in the northern Ural Mountains. They were found days later under circumstances that defy any logical explanation. The tent had been cut open from the inside and the bodies were scattered across the snow-covered forest, some without clothes, others with severe injuries and signs of external struggle. Proposed causes range from avalanche, mass panic, secret military tests to even supernatural events. Nothing was confirmed. Estimated temperatures on the night of the incident hovered around minus 30 degrees C. The site has since been known as Dyatlov Pass in honor of the expedition leader. Despite numerous investigations, the case was closed without an official resolution. The area remains isolated and avoided to this day by locals and seasoned guides. Okay. Weeks without news, we began aerial searches over the pass region. Today, under the pale winter light, we found the first signs, remains of the campsite partially covered by snow. The teams transported by helicopter carefully descend the treacherous slopes. We found the first bodies a few hundred meters away from the tent. The cold here is cruel, as if time itself froze along with them. Something doesn't feel right. We'll keep searching. Oh god. Hello. Okay. Those who dare to return there rarely come back the same. I will go all the way to find something, any clue that reveals what happened there. Did you hear that? Just the wind and the snow falling outside. Are you okay? I'm fine, just tired. By the way, my name is Mikhail. You should get back on the road soon. I heard there'll be some windstorms tonight. Thank you for showing me the memorial, Mikhail. I'm gonna grab my coffee and head out. And remember, don't let the voices cloud your mind. What does that mean? Sorry, sometimes I talk too much. Loneliness and this weather make people crazy. Don't worry, it was a pleasure meeting you, Mr. Mikhail. Okay. Please call Mr. Braun to fix the broken wreck. Okay, so I need to get our camera. Take a photo of the fireboard. It's interesting. I know that this was a real case. I don't know too many details about it, but interestingly enough, there was a similar case. I think it was also in Russia. No, it wasn't. It was in Germany, around the time of World War One, where, where there was an expedition with 15 young schoolboys that they went on an expedition in like the heavily wooded areas of Germany, and their leader, although he had like a correct path to walk down or to walk through, they decided to take a shortcut, and they ended up with all of the boys being separated. There's a YouTube channel called Abstract that does a really interesting video on the case with the young boys. Heartbreaking because they're all so young, but it's very interesting at the same time. Okay, coffee. Coffee strong. It's interesting that on the buttons it's coffee with one E instead of two. Okay. I was gonna say, can we see the gas prices? But no, it's blurry. Is this... Ah, okay. I was gonna say, this is a mechanic that this developer always likes to use, is the drinking. And in the other games, it was... the animation always took forever for it to conclude, but this time it actually went by quite quickly, which is good. Okay. Ignition? There we go. Jesus Christ. What do you want? Hello? Hey, you scared me. Sir, can you hear me? Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to scare you. Damn it, didn't you see me inside the car? Strange man. I'm sorry, I haven't seen anything in a long time. I'm sorry, I didn't know. Don't worry, to be honest, I think it was the best thing that ever happened to me. I can hear her. She watches over the mountains, just like Mother Nature. Who are you talking about? The witch. She gets into people's minds. She wanders through those mountains. I'm sorry, sir, but I have to go. Wonder what happened to him. Okay, you know our name. You better be careful, Mr. Alexei. The extreme cold, it can mess with your mind. How do you know my name? She told me. She told me. Okay. That's unsettling. Oh, let's go, I guess. Oh. Don't know what happened there. Maybe we hit something. So glad they cut the driving sequences down a bit. In the first two games, certain sections, it feels like driving forever and nothing's really happening. What a beautiful landscape. I'm gonna grab my camera and take a picture. Okay. Ah, it's on the driver's seat. Okay. Camera. Take a photo capturing the car and the landscape. Okay. It's like good framing. Okay. Funnily enough, you shouldn't actually shake Polaroids for them to develop. If you want to know something really cool to if you want to know some cool techniques for developing Polaroids, depending on if it's hot or cold, the color can turn out different. So a lot of the time, if I either Fuji Minimax or whatever they're called, when it's first printed, if you put it like in your armpit, it will develop really quickly with the heat and the colors will be quite vibrant. And if you develop it in cold, so for instance, if you make your hands really cold by keeping them under like water or something else, and then you hold the Polaroid, it won't change colors from like orange to blue, for instance, but the like tenacity will slightly change. The only thing is, like, get your hands cold, make sure they're not wet when you develop, or when you're holding the Polaroid, because you end up with watermarks. Okay, let's go. Would love a real Polaroid camera, but they're expensive, and then also the photo like paper itself is extremely expensive as well. I hope we're going the right way. Ooh. Okay, so we're in a house. Or we're at a house. This where we're going to be staying? And that one's locked. Also locked. Can't really see through the window. Find Victor. Hope I'm in the right place. Oh, horse. Hello. Hey, big guy. You doing alright in this cold? I have to admit, I'm not the biggest fan of horses. They do scare me a tiny bit. One time when I was still living in the UK, the village that I was living in, it was like down kind of like a cliff, or like a very, very steep hill. And I lived at the top and my parents were living at the bottom. And to walk from the top, there wasn't like a footpath, so you had to cross through this field. And on Christmas morning, one time, I was carrying all the presents in this big sack, dressed up in Christmas gear, you know, like cheesy Christmas jumper. And turn the corner into this field, there's like 25 horses, and they all just walk up to me and surround me, and I'm like, oh my god, I'm gonna die. But I moved very slowly and very quietly, and they let me pass. So that was can we climb up here? Yeah, that was my experience of dealing with horses. How do we get in? Ah, okay, there he is. Hello? Could you help me? I'm looking for Victor. You just found him? My name's Alexei Morozov. I sent you a letter a month ago. Received your letter. Many curious people take risks in these mountains, but you must be careful. The icy wind can mess with your head, make you hallucinate. I need you to be my guide, Mr. Victor. I need your help to retrace the steps of the expedition that never returned. Do you have any idea what you're asking me? This isn't a joke. It's not a walk in the park. Those young people died in a horrible way. Some traces must remain untouched. I want to search for evidence or clues about what might have happened to them. The families are still waiting for a logical explanation. And I'm the only one who can take you on this crazy expedition, am I right? I will guide you, but be warned it's a long journey that can freeze even your soul. Thank you, I guaranteed you'll be well paid for your services. I won't do this for money. I admire your courage, Mr. Alexei. Let's go inside and warm up by the fireplace. You must be cold. I'm going to grab my backpack that I left in the car. Okay. Backpack, backpack. Backpack, backpack. So, looks like a nice area. Cabin in the icy woods vibe. I like it. You look tired. It's good to rest a bit and eat something warm. Tomorrow at sunrise we'll depart. Yes, it was quite difficult to get here. Thank you for welcoming me. You can stay in my room. I'll sleep here on the couch. I don't want to trouble you. I can sleep on the couch. It's no trouble. I like staying near the fireplace. You can leave your things in my room up the stairs to the right. Okay. To the right, so... Okay. The mountains called to me, as if they were expecting something from me. There are nights I don't sleep, I just listen. Not to the wind, but to the whispers amongst the trees. Voices that aren't mine, yet aren't unfamiliar either. I started dreaming of places I've never been to, of faces I don't recognise, until I began to remember, as if I'd lived it before, as if it's a cycle repeating itself, and I'm just the same instrument with a different name. In another time, the cold doesn't bother me anymore, nor the solitude, only the silence. When it fades and the voices return, that's when I feel most at home. Victor. Okay. Yeah, I'm not surprised that we don't really have signal here.
January 25, 1959. Third day of the expedition. The weather is bearable, and the group seems in good spirits. Nikolai brought some supplies that he needed, as always. The mountain is beautiful, untouched, silent. I have a good feeling this time. This is going to be special.
Okay. Just going to... Why do I feel like he's going to make us jump? Nope, maybe not. I always like to do that. It's like when the early jump scares. gonna have a quick look around, see what the house is like. You have bath, very rusty bath. I have to say, for like the Russian setting, the like small details with the level design it's very good. Especially when it comes to like, yeah, the style of the bathroom and the kitchen. Yeah, it looks good. Okay. Did you put everything back in place? Yeah, it's warmer down here. Fireplace is old, but it never let me down. Have a seat if you'd like. Okay. I will. Love fireplace. It's a quiet place, almost as if time had stopped here. The silence of the mountains is not empty. It watches, it listens, it waits. Sometimes more than we'd like. There's something strange in the air. Ever since I got here, I felt like I'm being watched. The mountains have eyes and memory, you'll understand, in time. Do you live here alone? I've lost a lot, but sometimes everything that goes away finds a way back. Finds a way to come back. Rest. Tomorrow will be a long day and cold. Thank you. Good night, Victor. Good night, Alexei. May your dreams be lighter than the path. Okay. Guess we're going to bed. Be so cold. Although if the bed is, it looks like the bed is kind of above the fireplace, so maybe the heat like travels upwards. Really interested to see why the reviews of this one are so mixed. So far, it seems really good. It's only the beginning, but level design looks good. Writing is also good. Vizhay Village, Russia, Sunday, August 18th, 1993. So it's a month before my birthday. Or the day I was born, rather. We need to leave. Night falls very early, and it brings a freezing cold with it. I'm ready. Set aside some supplies for you. We'll need them. Get your backpack ready so we can go. Backpack. Yep. Yes. Let me see what they are. No. Okay. You're really prepared? It's a very tough path. I've been preparing for years. I'm ready for this. Can I take a picture of you for my investigation record? Don't really like photos, but go ahead. We need to get going afterwards. Okay. Shake. Take it like a Polaroid picture. I'm guessing... I don't know the full story of the case, but I'm guessing this is going to be like 86, Route 86, where it's not going to be based on a serial killer case again. If I remember correctly, this case is still unsolved as to what happened to the expedition. I may be wrong though. Freezing. The meter indicates your character's cold level. Don't let it get too high. The freezing wind of the Ural Mountains can cause hallucinations and even death. You can build a campfire to warm up at certain spots. Okay. So, yeah. Build it here. Much better now. I'll take the opportunity to snap some photos. Okay. Let's make it look nice. I like the fact that they're introducing different mechanics, like the cold meter, rather than just the microphone. Okay, do we begin? Take a photo with the heat point. Okay. They look pretty. Okay. Guess I'm ready. We need to keep moving. Find a safe place to set up camp before nightfall. So this is the same path the group took? Feels strange to be standing here. Yes, you'll still see some of the old trail markers, stakes and ropes they left them behind. What do you think really happened to them? Has there been an explanation? There's no clear answer. Let's go. We've got a long walk ahead of us. Alright, let's go. So pretty. There's the one thing, I love scenes like this, but I'm not sure I could do like a winter hike. Something with my body, with like both ends of the spectrum, with like extreme. If it's extremely hot, I really struggle, and if it's extremely cold, my body also really doesn't handle it well. Go into a cave. Damn. I'd honestly be slightly scared of walking underneath here. Oh, what was that? Yeah, I'd be scared of the rocks falling down. Music's very good as well. Very atmospheric. Okay. Have another marker there. Do you know where the Ural Mountains? Obviously, it's based in Russia, but I don't know which part of Russia. So pretty. Paranoid event. Infrared generated by the wind passing over the mountaintop causes physical discomfort and mental distress. It can even trigger panic attacks and hallucinations. Okay. When the microphone is activated, remain silent, stay calm, or you'll succumb to your own madness. Jesus. Okay. Wondering if this is like, you have those areas across like the entire map or the entire globe where you have like an insane amount of I'll finish this thought and then I'll read what it says. Yeah, there's like certain areas around the world where there are just like continuous random phenomena, like for instance like mass hysteria or something like that, and they can't explain it. So I'm wondering if the Ural Mountains is like one of those similar places. If it is common that people that walk along there tend to kind of lose grip with reality. This is where they found the first bodies, just beneath that tree, next to the remnants of a fire. There are crosses. Were they buried here? No, only marked. They were found half naked, barefoot, as if they fled in panic. In this cold? Why would anyone strip down in the snow? Some think it was hypothermia, paradoxal undressing. Others, they don't believe it was just the cold. And these cabins? Hunters? Yes, used to be. No one comes here anymore. Not for years. The place is avoided. Feels like it hasn't been seen in decades. It's unsettling. They said this place changed after that night. Some believe the mountains are cursed. I don't even know what to believe anymore. Anyway, we better keep moving. Just need to take a photo, then we'll move on. We should heat up soon. Because our gauge is very quickly filling up. Can we go inside? I like the photo. Damn. Today's third day of climbing. We barely feel our fingers, not even with gloves on. He keeps saying he knows the way, but he doesn't seem so sure anymore. He doesn't talk much, doesn't react to our comments, and wandered off from the group for hours yesterday afternoon. When he came back, he was wet up to his knees and holding something he hid in his coat. He didn't eat dinner. He just stood there, staring at the falling snow. I don't know if he's sick or just scared to say anything. Nadia. Okay. So we had our first hallucination. Can we also go in here? Oh, wait, my TV is about to turn off. Okay. Strange photo, it's kind of blurry. Okay.
January 27, 1959. The temperature has dropped more than expected. The compass failed for a few minutes yesterday. Ivan swears he took steps around the tent, but there were no footprints. Maybe the wind, but maybe not. Sometimes I feel like the forest is listening.
Okay. Yes, continue walking. Hey, you okay? Yeah, I'm fine. Just a bit tired. Take your time, just let me know when you're ready to continue. Okay, I think we are ready, aren't we? Ah, no, we should heat up first. Didn't see this. Toasty. Perfect. Okay, let's go. Nothing in the well? Nope. Hey, ready to continue our journey? Yes, let's go. Marker. It's like a lake down there. The music's changed. Or stopped, rather. Okay. Loading into the next scene.
I don't know what's happening in this place. Was that a vision? I saw their bodies lying buried in the snow. I will go all the way to uncover the truth.
What the next pit stop will be. Okay. Fire won't last tonight. We'll need more wood. Alright, I'll see what I can find nearby. Stay within sight. This place has a way of hiding things, even people. Comforting thought. I'll be back soon. Okay. 1, 2. Hear whispers. Another grave. Or mark, rather. Something wrong with this place. Feels like everything here is paused. The silence isn't normal. It's heavy, uncomfortable, like the air itself is listening. Sometimes we hear our names being called faintly, almost like the wind, but in another language. I didn't sleep. I don't think anyone did. He spent the whole night sitting outside without a coat, just staring into the dark. Just have a bit of a wander around and see if there's maybe any more notes that we can find. I don't know what these are supposed to be. Maybe they're like cairns? Someone left this here, but who? No one climbs these mountains. Okay, I think we found everything. Here? The silence here is heavier than I remembered. I like it. Sometimes it's good to get away from the noise a bit. Some say that silence is the path to truth, so I think we're on the right track. Right, I'm gonna step away for a moment, nature calls. Okay. Pee here, I guess. Peeing in the snow. Ooh. Don't know if it's a good idea to actually pee. Damn, that was a big challenge. Yeah, I thought it wasn't a good idea to pee outside if you're camping, because it can like attract wildlife. Maybe wrong though, they might just be in like wooded areas. Stay right there, this is going to make a great photo. Okay. Camera. Make it pretty. There's something in the background. We'll head deeper tomorrow. Last stretch will be the hardest. Right. I'll try and get some sleep then. Rest well. The mountain doesn't sleep, but you should. Good night, Victor. Didn't like that. I begin to imagine how cold it must be trying to sleep. I mean, this is like 93 as well, so don't know how advanced camping gear was back then. Victor? Hey, you're gonna freeze out here, man. I don't think that's Victor. Ooh, okay. Don't think that was Victor. That's cool. Oh my god, I have goosebumps. Jesus, that gave me goosebumps. That was really cool. Victor? What are you doing out there, man? You're gonna freeze. What's he holding? Jesus. Damn, it was just a dream. Did you sleep well? This cold morning air feels really good to me. I had a weird dream. Feels like this place is messing with my head. It's hard to get used to the winds. They can really cause hallucinations. I noticed there were 2 more crosses here. Were they members of the expedition? Yeah, 2 other bodies were found here. Unlike the first 2, they were wearing warmer clothes. But it still wasn't enough for the cold up in these mountains. Why haven't you said their names until now? Saying the names of the dead here is a bad omen, Mr. Alexei. We don't want to disturb those who have already passed. Made some coffee. It'll help warm you up. Thank you. I might make a coffee in a bit, actually. Have a bit of an afternoon pick-me-up. Looks so incredible. Like, genuinely, I'm really impressed with such like a small studio. Small studio. I don't know if it's a single guy or if it's just a small group. But with like the mountain range and everything, they've done such a good job. Okay, we have a tent. Okay. This will be my last entry. The food ran out 2 days ago. The water too. The cold. It no longer burns, it simply numbs me. I feel as if my body is no longer here. As if only my mind is suspended in this void. There is something here with me. Something quiet. So silent that I think I'm the one making the noises. Or the sounds, rather. I hear the voices of my mother, my father, of my colleagues who died. But when I look around, all I see is ice and stone. If anyone finds this, run. Not through the trail, not through the wind. Run from the silence. Okay. There's nothing behind the tent. Another grave marking. Ooh. This is where they found him, lying still, as if the mountain had claimed his breath. Who was he? Is this Nikolai? The leader. He led them into the unknown and never left. Do you think he knew what was waiting for them? Maybe, but some things call us, whether we understand them or not. We should keep moving. This cold feels different here. Yes, the mountain remembers. I'm going to take a photo of the cross. I want to record the spots where the bodies were found. I don't know if that's maybe like bad taste, maybe? Though if you are documenting it, it makes sense. Right, we can move on. So if this is as far as the leader got, will that ever... did members get any further? I can't remember it stating that. Jesus, can you imagine slipping down there? Okay. Yep. Ah, okay. Can't run too far ahead. Oop. Hey, where are we going now? It's like dead end. How are we gonna get through here? We need to climb. I'll tie the rope to your waist. I think if I fall, this rope won't save me, will it? Grab your ice axes. We can't take long, the cold is getting intense. Okay. Come on, you can do it. Damn, it's so high. Okay. This would scare the absolute shit out of me. I couldn't do this. It's there. Jesus, that was far. Also, like, in this level of cold, how would you have the body strength to be able to, like, dig the picks in deep enough to hold you? So if I'm outside and I'm too cold, like, my joints and my muscles just completely give in. Whoa, okay. Yeah, that's exactly why I'd be scared of doing this. Where's there? My god, are you okay? Yeah, I slipped. But you were holding me, weren't you? Yes, of course, I'd never let you fall. It'd be a terrible death. You hesitated for a second there. Let's go, we need somewhere to warm up. Why did you hesitate? Or there's a pregnant pause. Okay, let's heat ourselves up. Okay. Today he started talking to himself. He says he hears things at night like whispers in the wind. We thought he was joking until Mikhail heard it too. There's a strange feeling in the air, like we're being watched, even though no one is around. The maps don't show this cave, but it's here. Huge, pitch black. Something isn't right. Tonight we'll camp outside and discuss whether we should even enter tomorrow. I don't want to, but I'm outvoted. Mila. Okay, so the other expeditionist got further than the leader. Okay. We're going in. Strange. This cave wasn't marked on any maps I saw. You need to get used to it, Mr. Alexei. Things change in this place. Maybe you want to take a fight with the entrance. You won't want to go in there. What's wrong with this cave? There's nothing wrong with the cave, but inside there is only darkness. I'm going in. I'm here to find out what happened to those mountaineers. Be careful. I'll be out here. I really don't think going into a cave that's pitch black is particularly safe thing to do, especially by yourself. Explore the cave. Trees in here. No idea if this is the right way. Whoa. Shadow. Okay. Strange drawings on the wall. Who could have made them? It's the logo again from the other games. It's like the yeah, with the triangle. Are they bodies? No. Just the rocks. Look like a pile of bodies in the photo. I'd better head back. I have a feeling that something's watching me. Whoa. They didn't come out. They went in yesterday morning and didn't come out. I stayed outside watching the camp, but I haven't heard anything since. No lights, no voices. I thought about going down, but my body just won't let me. There's a cold in there that doesn't come from the wind. It touches my bones without even touching me. If someone finds this, please send help. My name is Olga Zarova, and I think I'm the last one. Damn. Feels a bit like The Descent as well, which is a very, very good horror film. Victor, what happened? What? Okay. Damn, I thought you were dead. Ugh, what happened? I heard your screams. When I got here, you were lying on the ground. I thought I saw you. Ah, forget it. Let's just get out of this cave. Come on, I'll help you up. I'm wondering if the story, like, if the main character and Victor, if they were real people, or if this is kind of like a fictional coverage of like the case, of the original case, I mean. What's wrong with this place, Victor? These mountains hide secrets, and they may never be revealed. It's been 30 years since I last came here, Mr. Alexei. I probably would never have returned if it weren't for you. Your courage and determination, that's what made me climb these mountains again. But maybe you won't find the answers you're looking for. No one ever did. You might be right, Victor, but I'll go to the end. There must be some clue about what happened to them. Then we better keep going. We need to find a good place to set up camp. Stay warm up for a sec. In that note, it said Mila, I think, oh no, Olga, said that she was the last one, so wondering why we're going kind of deeper. Well, I mean, we'll find out, but I mean, they didn't get any further than this. How are you going to find answers?
I couldn't find Michael this morning. He showed up hours later, disoriented, with a scratched face. He said he was following the light. I don't trust them anymore. Something's wrong. They whisper when they think I can't hear. Maybe it's better to go it alone.
Okay. So there's one final person that got further. Try to think what that is. It's like beef of some kind. I'll take a can of beef, please. Harmonica seems like a bit of a weird instrument to be playing, especially in Russia. I don't think there's a lot of Russian music with harmonicas. Maybe I'm wrong, but my grandfather used to say the sound of the harmonica scared away evil spirits. Okay, maybe I am wrong. You're good at this, but terrible at picking food. What is it? Don't like the canned meat? Man, this is awful. What did you expect? A pizza? If we survive this journey, I'll buy you a pizza. So for a second there I thought I saw somebody walking in the background, but maybe I'm becoming paranoid. I'm tired. I'm gonna lie down. I better get some rest too. I'm gonna take a look around the camp. Maybe I'll find more clues about the mountaineers. When you're gonna finish that canned meat, I'm going to fry this so far it's impossible to find. Ha. Good. Ha. Good night. Don't stray too far from the camp. Good night. Okay, grab the camera. Explore the surroundings of the camp. What's this? I don't know. Okay, can't venture too far off because we have invisible walls. What's this? An ice axe embedded in the tree. We weren't the ones who left it here. Ah, okay. Yeah, I didn't see it because of blended in. Do you think there's going to be like a crazy madman or something that lives up here? Just lives completely off the grid. Oop. Definitely the worst thing I've ever eaten. Wondering if it's like spam or like corned beef. Corned beef. Oh, I dread thinking about eating it now. I used to eat it a lot as a kid, and now the thought of it is like... Ugh. Same with spam as well. Missing. Whispers. Abandoned camp, it looks old. It's uncomfortable as well. These supposed to be rocks or... Nikolai lost it. He started laughing and smashing his head against the wall. I tried to restrain him, but he bit my arm. We were all on the edge, but he broke. When he woke me, he was gone, but the footprints, they were leading away from the camp. He left, and I believe something called to him, Mila. Okay. I'm waiting. I'd be very surprised if they don't do it. But I feel like one of these photos we're gonna take we'll take a photo, and then when it develops it's gonna show something that we're not able to see. That could be like a face or someone standing there. What? Pick out the frozen campfire. Okay. Whoa. It's up in the sky. I hear footsteps. Lie down in your tent to sleep. Okay. Guessing if we go to bed, we also warm up. "1:55 a.m. Campfire went out. I'm gonna freeze. Okay. Victor? He's out of his bed again. Guessing we go to the campfire? The abandoned one? Maybe he's there. What's this? A bunker? This wasn't here before. Strange. Need to find Victor. Wonder where he is. Maybe on the other side of the camp? Okay. Ah, there he is. What's that? Hello? Is anyone there? Hello? Maybe a ghost or something. Shift, run. Oh, God. I pressed the wrong button. Damn it. Okay, retry. Oh God. Okay. Jesus, eyeballs. Okay, I can do it. Jesus, we're gonna jump off. Shit. Is that Victor?
I no longer know what's real, or if I even did.
Surely we can
What am I
survive
really
this though.
searching for? Is this my end? Or merely the beginning?
Okay. Oh shit. Okay, we're nearly frozen. What I think probably happened is that we started to hallucinate. We thought that that thing was chasing us. But in actuality, it was probably Victor, like, trying to calm us down and trying to stop us. But we saw it as like being chased, when in actuality it was actually just trying to help. It's how it's what I think will have happened. Either that or Victor was actually also insane and was trying to kill us as well. How are we going to get up, actually? Let's heat up properly first. He definitely doesn't sleep. I don't think he ever has. Last night, when I went to get water, I saw him talking to someone. But we were alone. He was whispering in a language I don't recognize. When he saw me, he just smiled. A smile that doesn't belong to this world. Mila. Okay, we're nearly warmed up. Okay. Whoa. Victor? How did he get down? You okay? Damn, you fell from all the way up there. Where were you? Something was chasing me. Something's wrong here. I needed a moment alone. Nature was calling, if you know what I mean. When I came back, the fire was out and you were gone. I swear, something was behind me. I told you, Mr. Alexei, these mountains hide secrets, and perhaps we'll never know what really happened to those mountaineers. We better leave. I don't want to be responsible for your death. We can't leave yet. I want to keep going. I want to reach the last campsite of the mountaineers. I want to find out what made them try to go back. The world needs more people like you, brave and determined. So, you gonna guide me? As if we can even... We've fallen down the side of a mountain. Can we even get back to the trail? Victor, are you okay? Grab your backpack. We're not far from the last campsite. Okay. Ready to continue? Yes, we can go. Wondering from which side we fell. I have to say, I'm really enjoying this. It's very different, but I'm enjoying it.
should have died out there, but something kept me alive. Maybe it wasn't mercy. Maybe it still needs me. The cold was never the real threat. Something deeper is waiting for me at the top.
Says my hands hurt. Don't know why. I think it's from using the mouse and keyboard. Very close to the end. It's getting colder and harder to breathe. Do you hear the voices too? Voices carried by the wind? I'm not sure. This place really messes with people's mind. And have you found what you came here looking for? To be honest, I'm more confused now than before. Look around. Everything is frozen. There are things that will never have an answer. There are paths that should not be followed. Warm yourself up by the fire. Let me know when you're ready to continue the journey. Okay. Guessing that maybe we came from this side? Oh no. Leonid? Leonid? Never seen that name before. Or heard of it before even. Leonid dug a hole in the ice. He said the sound was coming from beneath, a constant humming, as if the mountain had a heart. He seemed disturbed. He said it was a calling. I no longer know who is in danger, him or all of us. Dimitri. Okay. Can't go any further that way. Check. Can't go that way either. Okay. Guessing, yes, we can go. Yeah, so far, I know that a lot of the kind of hallucinations and everything is pointing towards Victor. Like, trying to kill us or whatever, but I don't know. So far, I trust him. I think the game's just trying to kind of do like a red herring situation. Down there, the last mountaineers were found. The snow covered the bodies, making the rescue very difficult. Broken ribs, skull fractures. It was as if they had fought with a bear. Are there bears in this region? No, there's nothing here. No animal walks between these mountains. Let's go, we're almost there. I'll take a picture of the spot, then we can go. Damn. It'd be awful as well if you slipped and fell down there. How would you get out? It's just like, it's almost like a sinkhole. Right, let's go. I'm falling down there as well. Can't even see what's at the bottom. Today, Nikita said... Nikita? Yeah, Nikita said he found strange tracks in the snow, like footprints, but facing the wrong way. He didn't want to look. He just said, we're already inside now. What did he mean by that? I no longer feel alone, even when I am, Nadia. Funnily enough, in my high school homeland, I had an Nadia and a Nikita. They weren't Russian though. Who's that? Is that Nadia? Story reminds me a tiny bit as well of the last season of True Detective with Jodie Foster, which looks very good season. Okay, that was strange. They were approaching something. Shit, Victor. Victor? Come on, man, you need to get up. Damn, has he died? Damn it. He's dead, then how the hell are we gonna get back? Sounds like he's breathing, though. Maybe he just passed out. I don't know how you'd have the energy to drag a body. Especially through the snow. It's so tiring. Victor, where are you? It's gone. Damn, Victor, where did you go? Where's this place? Looks like a ritual altar. Final tape, I guess.
There is no more time. They need to free themselves. The mountain demands it. The cold no longer affects me. I see with different eyes. I hear the silence, and it speaks to me. They trusted me, and now I must do what must be done.
Okay, we can't go down. Take fight with the symbol. What's that? Victor, is that you?
Where is Victor?
Oh, okay.
What did I see up there? Was it real? Why am I still here?
Is Victor real?
Why didn't it take me too?
We're frozen. Damn, what's happening to me? Whoa. Victor? Disappeared again. Try and get back to the camp. It's there. We can do it. Can do it. wonder what the smoke is in the distance. Is it a building? Oh great, the campfire's not there. Yeah, it's a building. Come on, we can do it. So close. I bet at this point the hypothermia is probably set in. It's outside. Okay, the only downside is we're now trapped in here. Do anything? Is it still outside? Can't see it. Hmm. Nothing to interact with. Seems to be gone. Why aren't you closing the door? Okay. Ah. Get tracked.
It is done. They sleep now. All of them. The mountain is at peace. And I, too. I belong to it. They are free.
Hmm. Okay. Some members of the expedition. This photo is very old. Okay. If you find out, it's all over. The truth can't come to light. Not this time. Anything else? Don't think so. Let's see what's in there. Okay. Missing something. Can't seem to leave. Ah. Victor, what happened? Okay. It's like the Blair Witch stick. Okay. We're gonna kill Victor. Victor gonna kill us? Yeah, this is Victor, because that was us tied up. Hey. I really thought that Victor was gonna be, like, normal. That the game was, like, alluding to him being the bad guy, but in actuality he was the good guy. I thought it was gonna be us that went insane. Guess not.
I thought I could find the truth. But maybe some truths aren't meant to be found.
We did kill Victor. I'm not 100% sure who was tied up with the axe. Or maybe we just imagined that as well. Daily Mirror. Not the best newspaper around. So in the UK is definitely a newspaper for what I call the curtain twitchers. Like the people are ultra paranoid about absolutely everything. The authorities have officially closed the investigation into the disappearance of local journalist and amateur explorer Alexei Morozov. Okay, so we did disappear, so I'm guessing that means Victor did kill us. Who went missing 5 years ago in the northern Ural Mountains. Morozov, 31, at the time of his disappearance, embarked alone on an unauthorized expedition to the Dyatlov Pass region, hoping to uncover new clues about the mysterious deaths of 9 hikers in 1959. Despite a brief search at the time, no trace of Morozov or his equipment was ever found. With no new leads, the case has been declared closed. Local authorities cited extreme weather conditions and treacherous terrain as the contributing factors. Residents will still remember his quiet determination and his obsession with what he called unfinished stories buried beneath the snow. Morozov is now presumed dead. Okay. What did you come to do in this abandoned village, my friend? Who's talking to us? Okay, so that's Thingy's car. Car is still here, now it's part of the story. Okay. It's a bit destroyed. Wasn't this a building before? Maybe not. Horse is gone. Shouldn't have let you come alone. I'm sorry, Alexei. Before I go in there, I'm just going to try the other houses. Check the main house that Victor was... We stayed in with Victor. Mr. Victor's cabin, they say, was the greatest guide in the region, born and raised in these mountains. Now, I don't know which... I'm guessing that's the last house we should go into, so let's check this one first, where the noise is coming from. Strange, looks like someone passed through here. Okay. Still very confused. Does that mean Victor is still alive? So I doubt we're currently playing as Victor. Oh. Maybe not. The house is completely destroyed. Okay, it's the expedition. In honor of the 9 mountaineers who dedicated their lives to fulfilling a dream. Okay. Victor D, January 15th, 1959. Okay. Was Victor maybe the... No, because it was Nikolai, wasn't it? Who was the, who was the head? That which lives in the mountains is not human nor spirit. It is an ancient source, timeless. It feeds on human presence, not the body, but the mind, the memory. The desperate will to understand. It does not kill out of necessity, it kills out of curiosity. And if we were just whispers before something that never wished to be understood, it distorts time, reason, reality. It is the mountain itself, or what the mountain keeps hidden. Conscious void, where the laws of life and death no longer make sense. There, the cold does not kill, it transforms. I will guide them. I will lead them to their fate. Victor, okay, so Victor, he was bad. Okay. We set out at dawn. Victor says he knows the way to the last point where the old expedition camped. There's something about him strange. He doesn't speak much, but he knows every turn of these mountains as if he's lived here his whole life. Maybe I'm just tired, still. It's comforting not to be alone, Alexei. Okay, so he is, Okay, we can't go through there. Were you alone, or was there a guide with you? Guessing this is a friend of Alexei then. Maybe a work colleague. Victor Dyatlov? This is impossible. He was the guide of the 1959 expedition. He's been dead for almost 40 years. So maybe we're already hallucinating then.
we live, and I'm their guide. But something doesn't feel right. I've walked this road before. I know these trails. I know the weather. But this time, it's different. The cold feels heavy, not just freezing, it feels watching. There's something out there. I heard things, stories from the elders about the mountain not wanting to be climbed. They laugh at it. Superstition, they say. Maybe it is. But there's a silence on those peaks that doesn't sleep. If anything happens, if we don't come back, it wasn't an accident.
It sounds of it then, Victor.
Some places are just meant to be left alone.
Went a bit insane, and I think killed everyone. Sure if that means that Alexei, like, imagined him as well. Or if maybe he did survive, since he knows the path of the mountains. Okay. Honestly, I have to say, I really enjoyed it. So I'm just gonna take one headphone off because my ears are a bit sore. No, I really enjoyed it. It was very different to everything else that they've done, which I appreciate. I appreciate that they tried to do something a bit more kind of psychological and atmospheric rather than the kind of standard jump scare games that that they've done in the past. Honestly, I can understand why people would not like it, but I don't think it deserves mixed reviews like it has on Steam. I still think it is a very good game. A few bits could have been maybe a bit quicker. This is something every so often that I find with 616 games, is that there's certain segments that it just takes slightly too long, like basic stuff like when you're having a drink or like using the ice axes, where you're just constantly pressing the same button. It's like, okay, it's still going on. But no, story-wise, I really liked it. Pacing was also very good. I like the fact that, yeah, they introduce a lot more mechanics, like with the campfire and the being quiet during the periods where you're like hallucinating. I probably should have tried actually to make noise to see what would have happened. But yeah, that's my bad. But yeah, I don't know, it was a very different feeling. Didn't feel as tense as the other games, but had a very different kind of horror feeling to it. So yeah, honestly, I would recommend it if you like a more kind of slow burn story, and it's a bit more kind of that like supernatural side to it. But yeah, no, I liked it. I only have one more left to play now, which is No Witnesses, which I'm very excited to do. So I think may play that one tomorrow, depending. Although yeah, that'll mean it'll probably be uploaded in a couple of days. But yeah, if you're still watching, thank you. Really, really appreciate it. In all honesty, a lot of the time with recording this stuff, I'm having fun doing it, but I really don't know like what I'm doing half the time, if that makes sense. So I have no idea if it's actually reaching an audience that might enjoy it. But yeah, I mean, I've only been doing it for like 2 weeks or just over a week, and feel like my video quality is improving, my editing is improving, audio mixing, all stuff like that. So I'm also proud of the work that I'm putting in. But yeah, thanks again for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Okay, bye.